What up, everybody? Happy Saturday morning. My name is Eric G. Welcome. I see a lot of familiar faces on here. I see a lot of brand new faces on here as well, and this is for you guys. I'm excited to quickly get us started on this whole enchilada Saturday morning. And for all you new people out there that are just taking a look at this concept, I want you to go ahead and briefly with me, get an overview. I believe in the 5 Bs. Be brief, baby. Be brief. So I'm just going to go through this very quickly, some information. And then we have some experts on the line that are going to be sharing a little more in depth on everything that we have to offer this morning, as it is a Saturday. And we want to share with you everything we got. So the name of our company is SEAcret. We launched in March of 2021. And when we launched, we literally bought out Circa Las Vegas. So our birthday, sorry, my technical supervisor is helping me here. Our birthday was just 2 days ago. We celebrated 2 years. I'm going to talk at the very end of why it's so important that you're seeing this today. And in all business, we know timing is so critical. And the 2-year mark is just a massive mark for most people that we know a lot of startup companies, unfortunately, don't make it out of that phase. And why most of us, you're seeing a lot of us that have been around for a while, so excited and smiles ear to ear this week, is because we know we're at the 2-year mark now, and we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We made it through the toughest part, and now we're starting to just build and build and build and build. So what we're looking for today is people to be part of our membership. And when you become part of SEAcret, you get a lot of different benefits. Okay? The biggest benefit, there's a lot of different ones, but the first one I want to talk about is your booking engine. So when you start today, you literally get your own booking engine. It is yours, you own it, you name it, it's up immediately. And we know most people, when they book travel, they book online. The problem is, if you're like me, what you do is you'll literally go to Expedia and you'll pull it up and you'll get the best price, or you think you get the best price, but you're not quite sure. So then you go to Hotwire, and then you go to Priceline, and then you go to the hotel's actual website. And by the time you're done, you got 6 windows up. And then when you go back to the cheapest one, it's already gone. And this is the actual truth and nightmare about booking travel. So we took all that, we put it into one we call a power search, and then we have net pricing. Since we're a private club, we can show pricing that the public doesn't see. Here's a few examples. This is San Antonio. This is just a quick trip, right? You're right by the airport there in San Antonio. Go to the Hilton, go to their own website versus power search, and then we always show you what we save. Atlanta, Georgia. Bunch of us were in Atlanta. Raise your hands if you were in Atlanta a few weeks ago. This was at the Claremont, $417 for that, $145 on power search. So you see the savings there in just one night, just a quick stay. I'm out in Scottsdale. So this is one of my actual bookings, the W in Scottsdale in Old Town. I've never been. Awesome pool parties, one of my favorite places to stay. And I'm the highest level of Marriott because I travel so much. I'm what's called an ambassador elite. I can't even use it anymore. I'm supposed to get the best deals, but power search beats that. This is me booking with what is supposed to be their best level of service and their best level of pricing. We still beat it just for a quick weekend trip. It's not just in America, it's international. So this is Expedia's own site. On Expedia, it's $13.73. This is in Bali. Hey, go relax in Bali. I don't know what you do there. Spas and stuff. I've never been. I'm willing to go, though, if anybody wants to go. $1,000 savings on that one right there. So in addition to just getting your own website, you have access to members-only trips. Now, these are procured, and you're going to hear a lot more about this by our expert that's coming on later, but trips that you can do in small groups. So let's just say you got a birthday party you want to go on, and you want to go with a group of friends, or a wedding or a bachelor party, or whatever it is. It's more fun to travel with your friends than by yourself, where you don't have to sit there and try to make friends to go to dinner with, make friends to play volleyball with. Just take friends with you. And we believe in traveling around the world, going to see as many places as possible, but taking as many of our friends with us as we can on each trip. And that's literally what we do here. But since we're able to buy it wholesale, see, we got tens of thousands of members all throughout the world. So when we go in and book these escapes, we might book 200 rooms at once. We might book 50 rooms at once. We might book, 100 rooms on a cruise ship. You're going to see an example real quick. Well, look at it like buying a bottle of water. Okay, so when we go in and buy in bulk and we say, if I buy one bottle of water at the gas station, it's $1.09. If I go to Costco, what do I have to do at Costco? I got to use my membership. When I use my membership at Costco, I buy in bulk. So I might buy 30 bottles of water for $7. So the price per bottle goes from $1.09 when I buy one at the gas station to maybe 12 cents a bottle when I use a membership and buy in bulk. Well, instead of doing it with bottles of water and big tubs of peanut butter and diapers or whatever the heck you get at Costco, We did it with something sexy that people actually want called vacations and leisure travel. And when you become a member, you can enjoy all of these right away. So here's a few examples that are just coming up. So our new clubsecret.com site is coming out any day now. You're going to see a preview literally on this Zoom from Catherine today. And these are just some of the 80 that are about to be live. I love that Dubai one. Have you ever seen Tiger Woods hitting golf balls off that hotel? That's where that one is right there. Thailand, Greece. I went to Greece my first time and I never left Athens. Now that was cool. Don't get me wrong. You see the Parthenon and all that. Second time I went back, I got on a cruise. I'm just telling you, if you want to see Greece, get on the water. It's like nothing you've ever seen in your life. Italy, including airfare. So not all of them include airfare. They're all a little bit different. That Thailand one includes a ton of excursions and stuff. But when you get your own website, you get started today, you can see everything that they're included before you book. So what's it cost to become a member? It's $50 a month. There's no contracts. There's no obligations. You're not locked in. It's not like a timeshare where they charge you. I've been at timeshare presentations where they start at $25,000 up front. The monthlies were like $700, and that got you 1 week at one resort. When you become a Club Secret member, you go as many of their trips as you want, right? They're yours. You use them however you want. And if you want to stop, we got a rule around here. If you don't want to be a member, we don't want you to be a member. That's all it is. It's just a club, and we're looking to take people that want to travel, see the world, and obviously there's many more benefits than what I showed you. This is just a very brief overview. So our parent company is called SEAcret. So when you become a member of Club Secret, you get exclusive prices and access to everything our parent company offers. Now, our parent company is over 20 years old. They've done over $3 billion in sales and became debt-free. They started their Israeli family called the Ben Shabbat family, and they started taking the Dead Sea minerals, because that's where their home was from, and taking them throughout the world in premium luxury skincare. And just about 6 years ago, they acquired a nutrition company. So what we do is luxury skincare, which is awesome, ladies, and then we do clean, organic nutrition. We have over 100 products that you can choose from when you become a member. You can use them or not, it's up to you. But I'm going to show you a brief video on one of our newest, sexiest, hottest products right now that we believe is going to change the game in the energy drink industry. All right, so sorry about our technical difficulties there. That's our energy product. You saw some dancing, at least. I guess there's no sound. I was hearing it great. You might have seen me dancing with it. But so as far as we know, we have one of, if not the only, USDA certified organic energy drink in this space. So the energy drink space, just to understand how massive it is, it's a $91 billion a year industry. The problem is we all want energy, but most of us, when we do our Monsters, our Red Bulls, our coffees with sugar and all the stuff we're putting in our body, we're putting junk in our body just to try to get energy. Okay, well, now we've developed a clean source that we think is literally going to take over and change. And when we're traveling, as you can tell, a lot of us are travelaholics. We want our energy to have fun at the pool, have fun at the club all night, be able to get up and go do it again. So we've created basically for our members a vacation savings program. So here's what we're asking you to do today. Become a member of our club. Come travel with us. Come have fun. When you do that, it's $50 a month for Club Secret. Choose one of our products, whether you choose energy or any of our awesome products. Spend $50 a month on any of our products. And the cool thing about energy and a lot of our products, honestly, it's not a new cost. Like, you're already spending $50 a month. If it's a $91 billion energy drink industry, you're somebody spending $50 a month on something to give them energy. Just replace what you're doing with a clean energy in your body. Okay? When you do that and you remain loyal to our club, every single year, they're going to send you on a vacation for free. We call them getaways. They're all over the world. You can do 7-day stays. You can also do 7-day cruises. And I'm going to show you right now what one of those looks like. So this was a cruise that happened just in February. We had a group of people that had just gotten started, and they all had a getaway available for them to use. So they said, hey, why don't we go together? And you're going to see a video of the fun they had. Now notice, this is a vacation that was $0 because they were loyal members. Now see if you think they were like treated differently. If they were, I let them go on the first one. They could be the guinea pigs because I want to make sure, like, when they say free, like, we're not sleeping by the anchor. Like, what's going on here? So check out this video and see if it looks like they're having fun to you.
We are out here on the Ruby Princess. We are chilling at sea 2023. We've got a group of people with us on this experience. This trip has been hands down one of the greatest vacations I've ever been on. Meeting some of the people we've never met. The culture has been absolutely phenomenal. I cannot express how much you need to be on one of these.
We have had the best time on this chillin' vacation.
Hey guys, my name is Olu from Toronto, Canada. Originally from Nigeria, living the good life, guys. I've been on a bunch of cruises, but this is far the best cruise. Not just because of the food, the entertainment, but the people I've been with. The family ship. If you haven't been on a getaway, welcome to the good life.
Awesome, guys. So that was a 7-day cruise. They poured it out of Galveston, Texas. They went to Costa Maya, Mahogany Bay, Cozumel. Everyone else on that cruise paid an average of $1,876. Again, when you apply your getaway, it's a $0 cruise. So I'm going to speak a little bit about spreading the word about this idea. I want you, in your business mind right now, just ask yourself, is $0 cruises going to catch on? Okay, if they're doing that, and they're paying just port fees and taxes, which is, you have to, those are government fees. Okay, do you think that's going to catch on? Well, that's the idea we're about to talk about here. So that's what we do. For a bunch of you, that's it. You're just like, hey, I get it. I'm going to become a member. I'm going to go travel the world, have fun, and I'm going to have some energy that's good in my body while I'm doing it. Okay, that's it. You could, bunch of people, thousands of people have just said, yep, I'm going to become a member. Awesome, great. But there's another group of you that said, hey, is there a little bit more going on here? Like, I'm going to talk about how we do it, how we make the money, and just switch gears a little bit for you on what I'm really excited about. So as we grew up, we're all taught to earn linear income. I just want to tell you what that means. I know it's a big word, and understand I'm a college dropout, so I'm not a big word guy, okay? But I did understand this. I was taught, go to school, get good grades, go get a good job. Problem was, what I found out is that I was making all my money based off of my time. It's called linear income, my time, my efforts. And then the problem was either I had a lot of money and no time, or had a lot of time and no money. And trust me, if I got the option, I'm always picking this way. But wouldn't it be better to have both? Well, what the wealthy, the ultra wealthy, and the successful people have figured out is they need to make money not just based off of them. They need to make money 2 different ways that a bunch of us weren't taught in school. First one is called residual income. Warren Buffett defined residual income probably the best way. He said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until the day you die. The way I would say it is residual income is you do the work one time and you get paid and get paid and get paid and get paid forever, okay, for doing the work once, so you can get your life back. The second way that the wealthy figured out to earn income is called leveraged income. And I'm going to show you within our Club Secret business model, simply going on vacations, taking some photos, sharing how to go on vacations with other people and bringing your friends with you, how you can earn residual income and leveraged income the way wealth people are getting paid. So leveraged income is making money off the efforts of not just you, but the efforts of others. Think about like the guy who owns Applebee's. He's making money off of everybody who works there. Is he there serving customers? Probably not, okay, but somebody is. So he's leveraging time of others. It's being the owner of the hospital versus the doctor. The first billionaire is a guy named J. Paul Getty. J. Paul Getty said, he was interviewed when he became a billionaire, and they said, how you do it? He said, the easiest way I can tell you is that I figured out as a young man, every day when I wake up, I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. There's no better example of how to earn residual and leveraged income than inside the environment we've created for people to do that with Club SEAcret. Now, in order to earn income here, you have to become an agent, a secret agent. With that, it costs $49 once per year. Okay, that gives you your business system that allows you the ability to earn income with us. So this is the part where I stop. I want everybody to self-reflect just for a second and look at that number I'm talking about spending today. I know it's cool, and sometimes we blow it out of proportion in our head, but it's 149 bucks, guys. What is that? 2 tanks of gas? In the inflation nation of US 2023, $149. The value we're showing you here, where you can literally get a membership. And I didn't show you half of what you get with the membership. I just showed you a little bit. You're about to see a lot more. You can get a product that replaces a cost that you're already spending somewhere in your life, and it's better for you. And now you have a business in a box where you can literally start earning income. How many times do we spend $149 on stuff that will never have a shot at making us dime? See, my mentor taught me the best way you can ever spend money is on ways that will create more money back into your bank account. So here's our simple system. It's called 50-50. Today, we'd like you to become a 50-50 member. Become a Club SEAcret member, pick something you love, and spend 50 bucks a month within your own company, within your own environment. And then what we want you to do is start sharing this with your friends. Now, we're a travel club, so it's pretty fun around here. We don't have a lot of strict rules, but there is one strict rule. If you don't want to go on a vacation with somebody, don't invite them, because that could end up happening here. So we're talking friends, stranger danger, if you never saw it, but the people you want to travel with, the people you want to do life with, just share this with them the same way we're sharing it with you. If you say, hey, you might go show 4, you might go show 6. I don't know. You got to show at least 2, because we have a 2-team system. It's called a binary. It's a fancy word that means 2. A left team to right team. When most people see us for the first time, they always think about someone. You know, a couple people are like, man, this guy would crush it, or man, this girl travels all the time. Okay, well, if you got 2 of those, you just put them on opposite sides, because your goal is to build your team evenly. So when you go ahead and you share this with some of your friends and you start it, now you don't have to do all the work. Okay, it's a team effort. Remember, leveraged income. Make money off the efforts of other people. It's like a snowball. You start kicking that thing, and when it starts rolling down the hill, it starts getting bigger. You didn't finish it, you kicked it, you started it. But when that team grows to 50 members on your left and 50 members on your right, now is that you personally showing 100 people? No. Is that you knowing all 100 people who joined? No. Maybe you showed 4, maybe you showed 5. I don't know. Okay, you just shared the idea with people. When it grows to 50 members on your left who think $0 cruises are a good idea, and 50 members on your right who think $0 cruise is a good idea, that could happen pretty fast. It's already starting to for a lot of people. And you leverage the efforts of a team, you now earn residual income every single month, starting at $1,000 a month and only going up from there. That's the minimum, not the maximum. And you understand, there's people making over, 7 figures with this idea. That's not what I'm talking about. Let's talk about $1,000 a month right now. Every month coming on the 15th, whether you're working out. Every month coming at the end of the month. Like, what does that do for your bills? What does that do for your life? Does that relax you a little bit? Does that make a car payment? Does that allow you to maybe go on an extra vacation here and make some memories with your family that you could have never made before? I don't know, but I do know this. For a little risk of $149, the ability to create a lifestyle that's totally different is very attainable for a lot of people here. Time is the most critical thing in every business, especially here. This graph's developed by a guy named Dr. Charles King. He says this: formulations, that first 2 years I talked about, over 90% of companies fail right there. Concentration is where you've made it through that first startup phase. You can see light at the tunnel. You start to get your early adopters. When you want to be with any company at any time, is called momentum. Momentum in our industry is about a 3 to 4 year period where companies go from completely unknown to household names. Okay, they're out there everywhere, right? Think about Twitter when it happened, Facebook. Think about Instagram, TikTok. Like, Think about all these companies that, man, nobody's ever heard of, to, man, everybody's got them and now they're annoying me and spamming me. And that's called stability, right? Stability is when everybody's heard of it, household name. See, the trick is this. Can you find a company that's made it through that startup phase, that made it through that phase where, oh, I don't know if we're going to make it, but is young enough where not everybody's heard of it yet, so you can get your piece of the pie? The way I look at it is we got travel, the largest industry in the world. What I showed you is a little bit different. See, we put a tiny little twist on this massive industry called travel, and we don't have to get a piece of this pie. The travel pie is so large, the industry we're playing in is we're just trying to get a lick of the travel frosting. And if we get a lick of the travel frosting and this thing goes from unknown to household in that industry, and you're here today, the question is, what are you going to do about it? See, I believe we got about a year and a half. This is my belief, 1.5 to 2 years where this thing hits real momentum. And you don't have to listen to my voice. You can watch what I do with my life. I've literally moved, my wife and I, to Scottsdale, Arizona, where the corporate office is. And I'm doing everything I can from 8 to faint, not forever. See, I'm temporarily motivated to be permanently lazy. How many of you could get temporarily motivated for the next 1.5, 2 years? Just have fun and talk about travel on your nights and weekends. Do whatever you can to get your net as wide as you can. Because when this thing hits, and there's 1 million, 2 million, 5 million, 10 million members, I want them to be on my team instead of somebody else's. I want them to be on your team instead of somebody else's. Just the question is, what do you do? What actions do you take in this next little bit? Placement's the last thing I'll talk about today before I turn it over to our experts. And this is the part I never got because I didn't know this industry. I'd never done anything like this before when I saw this, but I'm passionate about helping other people understand how important this is. The way it works in our structure, we're showing you, but obviously, especially right now, we're showing a lot of people worldwide. We're not just showing you. If you're brand new looking at this and you like it, what my advice is don't hesitate. See, I tell my friends, if you didn't like it, cool, that's awesome. This isn't for everybody. We appreciate you taking the time to look at it. But if you liked any little piece of it, even a tiny piece of this, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate on a $149 decision, because the way it works is if you hesitate, that next person gets your spot. Remember, we talked about leverage. If you're going to do it, you want to leverage as many efforts as possible. So if you get your spot locked in, that you get it. But in this situation, because you hesitated and he's leveraging you instead of the other way around, this is the way we want it to be for you. So we'd like you to get back with your friend right now and get started as fast as possible. It's 149 bucks. It's 41 cents a day. That's what we're talking about here. Now, we know for some people, the money's a little funny right now. The world's weird. I get it. If 149 bucks is a lot of money to you, if that's, what you want to go with right now, please get on board. A lot of people are doing that. But we know there's other people out there that 149 bucks is not a lot, and they got an extra 300 bucks laying around. Okay? If that's you, I would suggest stay on this Zoom because you'll learn about it. But I would suggest today to get one of our starter packs. Okay, so it's an extra 300 bucks, but we send you over $500 worth of products. And a lot of them, we send you your luggage so you can go on your first vacation. You already got it sent to you, you're ready to go. And the most important thing is if you spend that extra 300 bucks in your first 30 days, today, or in your first 30 days. So if there's any of you on here that didn't jump in right away, we're going to show you more of what we have to offer. And maybe you decide to spend that 300 bucks today, you get your getaway right away. So you can use it any time in this first year. And then on your anniversary date, you'll have another one to use as well.